We now return to Let's Play Warhammer Armageddon. We need to bring a Titan down to the bottom of the map. The Reaver Titan. It's got a laser, Gatling gun, and Apocalypse launcher. Hopefully that will do well against the Death Dreads. We must assume now that we have a lot of armor, and therefore I will need to act accordingly. I have no idea why you'd want to put back here unless this is fortified by orcs. That might be a possibility. In which case this area is probably also defended. We might just want to go over the dunes here and hope that we can actually get that way. On the other hand, maybe I want to send the armor? Well, first of all, let's have a look at the new units that I can get before I go looking at that. Now these guys, do they have like a ignores terrain? It doesn't seem to be the case. Devil Dogs, wait, whoa. Okay, Salamander Commander. New Basilisk. Armageddon pattern. How's that from the other? Just more defense. And it costs a little bit more? Okay, well we're not using that anyway, but there is, however, an Armageddon pattern Medusa, which, same thing. Okay. Aircraft, we might, maybe, I don't know, do we want to maybe double down on those this time around? Because, Thunderer. Thunderer has a Demolisher cannon. And I don't like the fact that it's got a minimum range, because if anyone gets near me, I am defenseless. Upgraded Thunderer, what's the difference? A little bit better. Still got that Demolisher cannon. Now, that might be useful to me, though, because we are going to go against... Yeah, it's got 25 armor piercing. I think maybe we'll want one of these, actually, because we're going to be ending up going against some fortifications. So we'd have to keep it back, keep it protected. We've got 2 Vanquishers right now. Why don't we grab a Thunderer? We're going to want armor support for this thing. We're going to go... I saw that these guys had the ability to upgrade. We're going to upgrade my Ogryn to Ogryn Veterans. Maybe. What's the difference? Obviously they cost a little bit more. They have more movement, that's necessary, as well as a longer range, that's also necessary. And then the initiative, they've got better accuracy, so overall I think it's a better choice. Plop them in a Gorgon. I've only got 1,000 requisition this time around, so maybe not. You might not wish to rely upon... I mean, these guys are already in a Gorgon. But, can we downgrade them? Why don't we downgrade them? Let's go ahead and buy... Am I completely out of walkers now? All my... No, I've still got the 1 Sentinel, okay. The Hellhound, do you upgrade to anything? No, Devil Dog... Only has the 1 attack, though. I don't like that. But it's got 50 armor piercing. It goes from an Inferno cannon to a Melta cannon, so this is more armor assault. So we'd be swapping out that. I don't really want to do that. We need some anti-infantry, given how many there are. Speaking of... Right, this is actually what I was looking for. Did we lose a Medusa last time? Did I know I lost the Vulture, but did I really lose the... Huh. Well, we'll upgrade to an Armageddon pattern. Well, shit. Maybe I want to grab another one of those then, because the Ordnance was kind of necessary, actually. These guys could be swapped out to something more useful. Anti-tank support, maybe a mortar support? The splash damage might be nice. Then again, snipers, but these guys are so frickin' weak. Like, they would just get eaten up immediately. I don't know, maybe we'll just keep these guys. We can possibly downgrade them, but I think the Gorgon for these guys, since they're infantry, the Gorgon would probably be very useful to them. We could potentially downgrade these guys, though. And in fact, I'm not necessarily sure I want that many support, since this is not a defensive... Oh, is that what I did? No, I don't think it is. Never mind, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Since this is not a defensive mission for us, I want something a little bit more offensive. So let's actually change these guys. Should we try these guys out? I don't see why not. I mean, they're definitely assault shock troops here, by the looks of their stats. That hunting lance is probably only useful... Yeah, it's at 0 range. So we've got to get in there, because otherwise their laser guns aren't really... las guns aren't really that impressive. They got pretty low strength, too. Maybe we should just swap them out for someone else. Should we try some of these snipers? I don't know. This is... why don't we swap out one of the fewer... like the less leveled one. Try out some snipers. I mean, I just don't want to have units that I need to protect on top of the Titan that I need to protect. Okay, let's try out the Rough Riders. We'll try the Rough Riders. We'll see how they work. Although maybe just plain old infantry. We need a little bit more range from the infantry. I mean, we got 2 assaults here. The command company is really more useful to me with the power sword. The flamers are up there. Yeah, I think maybe we just need a company of... But if I'm going to do that, I mean, the heavy bolter is actually very good. I mean, they don't have a lot of movement, but when they did set up, they were pretty effective. I don't know. I can see the stats, but I don't know really how they're going to play. That's the thing. I don't think we want Rough Riders. If I was going to do that, I'd probably swap out the Flamers. Actually, let's pick our Flamers and compare them and see if that's actually a thing. I mean, they do a lot more damage, and fewer shots. Should we just swap out these guys? I mean, do the Flamers actually... See, I wish you could get a little tooltip for the actual weapon itself, because maybe the Flamer would actually just be better replaced by the Lancers. Should we do that? Let's try it for 1 round. We'll do that. We'll swap them into something else. And then we'll swap... Did that actually lower the level? I don't know. Let's pay attention to that when we change these guys into... No, we're not going to change them. I'll leave them. I'll leave the bolters. Okay. Enough. Okay. So, for scouts, we definitely want you. I just have a feeling we're going to come across something there. Scout out here for you. We'll put you down... I think you're probably going to be better on the open, because these dunes are going to slow down tread units. But since these guys are so much slower, I mean, do we want to race the vehicles over here and then send melee? Because maybe we want to get the fortifications and then use the advantage of the Reaver. The Reaver is going to... I mean, its most useful asset is probably those rockets. For all I know, there might even be orcs in here, for crying out loud. So, let's actually pop you back. I want to pop the Hellhound down here to the front. We'll have support back here. More support back there. Actually, let's put you back 1 more. We'll put the command company up here. We'll get my Ogren ready for an assault. That's not what I wanted. The Ogren ready for an assault. We should probably have a Vanquisher up here. Thunderer sounds like you're going to want to be in the back. Medusa's going to want to be in the back. Actually, since you have to be so much further back to make sure that your cannon is going to fire, let's do that, and then we'll put... God, I'd hate to leave this guy way out here because, I mean, if there is something there, he's just going to get slaughtered. These are not very good starting positions, to be honest. Okay, fine, we'll put you there. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Scout time. Maybe I should end up in here. Oh my. Okay. Well, that was dumb. I overextended myself, for sure. Let's see, Storm Boys, we probably want to put an end to that since they are assault. Ludas, well, I mean, that thing right there, you know? So let's go ahead and bring these guys up. Now, what is this? It's got to be within 3, so it will do it. Let's take care of this. You're really not going to be... That's a little bit better. Try and zoom in here. Thunderer, how does that work? Oh, it's only 2, so you kind of have to be in there. I think maybe we want to get a start on these guys. We can actually come in here to my own salvation. So let's see, that, nope. Then we're going to have to get you guys. Now, I could put them up here. But why don't we just move them into here? We'll get these guys up into here. We'll get these guys up into here. Maybe over here instead. Okay. So now we have to move back and around. Now I gotta get you positioned well. Stormbolter was in range. Okay. Can you... You've got a 2 range there. So these guys have sluggas. This has a def gun. The def gun is probably the more dangerous, I would say, just because it's got range for one thing, and it's got armor piercing as well. But the Storm Boys have chain choppas, and that's really gonna hurt. Not as much as the def gun, though. The def gun is definitely the worst thing at this moment. But, God, I could take out so many of these freaking... Okay, fine. Most damage. That's the way the guardsmen work. Most damage. Let's get you in there. I could just wipe them out. I would take quite a hit from them, though. Well, I'm going to take quite a hit from them no matter what I do. Let's pull back. I need to actually... Okay, I think this is a better choice. We can use the Ogren to actually wipe out the orcs. The Ogren really are kind of the best. Now, if I get them in here... Well, I don't want to block that off, actually. You guys could come around to here, but I don't think you have the highest defense. Let's actually just see what these guys will do as... Okay, 7 and 7. 5 and 5, so no matter what... 6 and 7. So you guys, first, would wipe out a bunch of them, which might make things better for... Now, let's see, wait a minute. The command, how would you do? 8 and 16. It's 18 up there. This does 12, as opposed to what? 13? Okay, we can do that. I'll have you come in here, though. Now, wait a minute. You are Ogren, set up inside a Chimera. I don't want you to do that just yet. We could have them... they're going to take damage, though, right? Yeah, they're going to take quite a bit of damage. We could wipe them out, though. Wipe out the Ludas probably this turn. I'm afraid that putting these guys here is going to make them a target for that Def Dread. Alright. You guys are going to have to take a little bit of damage to make this happen. Oh. Okay. God, those... Maybe I should just get some more command companies. How do you do? 5. So what would you do with 4? Yeah, I mean, these guys are assault troops in the strongest sense, but what are they going to be against the Def Dread? Probably mincemeat, right? I would imagine, but we need more, because I really want them to pull towards the armor. This thing surely cannot get these guys, right? Let's pull him into the defense. I want him to come and assault these guys and be prepared for when they come at my tanks. And then we've got access to you, correct? Correct. You can wipe out no one immediately. Now, which are the biggest threat to me, though? They got big shooters. Let's actually not select you. They got big shooters and a crusher. 2 crushers. They can get right up in front of me, though. And, well, okay, so let's get rid of this guy, because next turn they're going to assault me anyway. Let's just get rid of 1. So we know we get rid of it. Jesus. Okay, let's go meet up. Actually, let's get into the defense. So this guy's probably going to use his crushes against me immediately, but that's okay. Enter. There goes a sentinel. Yeah, that buggy didn't stand a chance. Now that, God, sentinels are so worthless. They really are. Right, so where did you... Really? You just gonna let me waltz this thing down here? Because if that's the case, it's gonna be more useful to me... Wow, we can take it out from here? It's gonna be more useful to me to actually bring it down. 7. It's got a 7 range. That's pretty crazy. Let's bring you down then. Oh. Fucking things getting in the way. I wasted my assault there. You. What can you do to that? Not a damn thing, because you are gonna die. Okay, how about this? That's 8 and 11. Let's not do that. Tank killer. What do you do? Nothing. You need to be in a different position. If I move you guys up even just a little bit, how about over here? Nope, no range there. Okay, what about you? 1. If I bring you to the dune, you've got 8. You're still within range of him. You're still within range of him no matter what. What about right in front of him? Oh, yeah. Okay, it took quite a bit of damage, but I think it was worth it. That's not going to kill him. This might kill him. Okay. And now we're going to get inside of the trench. Okay. Bit more stuff. 39. Wowzers. What about you? 50. Okay. So you are going to have to take a little bit more damage. Wait a minute. Ah, shit. I can't get to him. I can do a little bit of damage from here. Oh, and then we see there is, in fact, more orcs. Okay, maybe I should just start bringing these guys down and then have them chase me. Because really, I mean, the mission is to just get to the victory hex, right? So could we race it down there and then just, like, box him in? He could get here and then we could just box everyone in. I mean, why waste time, right? Oh, right, we didn't want to do that one. No, we wanted this one. This looks like it'll take him out. Yeah. Ogren are pretty awesome. These guys, 4 to 10, nope. 5 and 3, absolutely not. 4 to 10, they're still pretty bad. Well, you know, I mean, maybe I should just plop them here so that they help with morale just a bit. Before we do that, of course. What about you? Right, you still need to be actually within range of something. What is your range? 3? So you're saying, like, I would still take damage back, is what's going on there. So, may as well, weaken him a bit. Get him in there. Weaken him a bit. Get him in there. And now, could you guys actually, like, get in here and that'd be 6. Still not the greatest. Wait a minute, did that actually, no, it did not completely take him out. Right, and we're waiting on, you've got 3, so if I get you guys out of here, move you to there, no, you're within range. They have a 2, I've got a 3. There we go. Now I want you guys, oh, really? Damn it. Well, that's kind of a waste then. We don't really want that. What if you moved away? No, I mean, you can't even... You can't do jack all. You are a complete waste of my time. That only gains +2 strength? God, you're not even... You may as well just go and do nothing. Just be my forward scout or something. Why is that... Oh, I was going to say, why is that a tank right now? Never mind. You can't even do a little bit of damage to those. I mean, that's ridiculous. The morale might be an issue at this point, so let's pull you back and see if maybe I can do something about that. Boy, because I mean, I could pull you off to come in there. Nope, you'd have to actually assault this thing. What, could we kill this off? We could. Okay. Let's see if we can't do something for you. Get in here now. Nope. Still not now. But, alright. This way maybe I'll only have to use one turn to kill that thing, rather than wasting ever more time on it. And then, yeah, I gave up your turn, right? That's why you scout first, and then move the big stuff, so you know that that's not gonna happen. I feel like this is such a waste, but here we go. That's what I brought you along for. Okay, now. May as well, huh? Probably would have done better if it had actually been closer. Can we... maybe we can just ignore these guys. Let's pull this artillery down. I would really like to be able to do something else with you. Should we pull up that command? I think so. I mean, you guys are gonna, first of all, need strength 7. Okay. That takes me all the way down, though. It's the only way it's gonna be worth a damn thing, though. So let's pull that. You get to be now, some support. And you get to be some support over here. And these frickin' orcs just keep coming. They don't seem to actually be actively coming at me, though, which is interesting. Hello. Now I can't pull back because we're here. We just revealed these guys, so I've got to do something about them. Gonna hold off on that for now. Command squad. Did I raise your morale? I thought I raised your morale. Why are you able to... Okay, that's 11. Be able to do a little bit of damage there. I'm leaving this totally vulnerable. That's not good. Move you forward just in case. Probably should have actually taken the time to yeah, I'm moving all these guys rather than doing something useful like raising morale. 26 though. That's a little bit better. 21, I like that. Oh my goodness. I think I need more Ogren. Like, screw the Rough Riders, let's just get the Ogren in there. Okay. And then you, I think we're just gonna run you down. And if we can kill out the kill cannon, we'll kill the kill cannon. And again, I could help out my friends down here. The ability to kill something as opposed to injure now I feel is probably going to be more useful to me, especially if we're going to race to the bottom. And I believe that's everybody. So... oh shoot, I have a whole nother unit I can still buy, I just realized. Vulture gunship, or... I mean, we can always get rid of some of these vehicles. Like, I can actually disband them and get back requisition. I mean, at this point, would this be even useful to me? Maybe. I mean, it depends on how much assault we've got coming in here right now. Honestly, I mean, the most useful thing to me so far has been the Ogren. Having another Ogren squad might just be the thing. But why don't we have an aircraft? I know these are expensive, but I like the fact that, first of all, they can't be assaulted. They do appear to be very weak against shooters, though. I mean, good God, they were torn apart. So, I mean, this is really more... I don't know, are these really just more like the Sentinels of the air, basically? They're more useful as scouts. I still think, though, the las cannon and Hellstrike missiles, I mean, those are very useful against armor. But then again, we are running a Titan right now. So, you know, Is that necessary? Should I just get another Medusa, since we seem to be missing one? I feel like artillery could potentially be a little bit better for me. You know, strike with the artillery, move the infantry in, wipe up with the tanks. Or move the tanks in and then wipe up with the infantry. I don't know. Actually, wait, we're missing a Salamander Commander too, aren't we? These are pretty good against infantry. I think these are really good against infantry. We've got a lot of infantry, like anti-infantry. I don't know. Because the problem with these... fuck. Let's see how far we can go without them. That way we don't have to worry about them in the next mission. And I can always bring in an auxiliary unit, you know. We're not very far from the spawn points, so... Yeah, let's not actually damage you first before we have to. How about... get that Thunderer in and maybe do some damage with it. Okay, now you. Alright, let's get you down to the defense. Let's open you up a bit. Let's get the Ogren down there for some defense. Actually, I don't think I want to actually boost your people, but I want you to boost your morale. Likewise, we'll move you. We'll move you. That tank needs to boost itself. You guys should probably also boost yourselves. That needs to boost itself. You need to... and you need a boost there as well. Okay, so these guys are kind of being left behind, but... does it really gain these things from the trench? I mean, its foot would cover the trench completely. Why not? Just in case, I mean, you never know, right? Crazy game mechanics might not take that into consideration. Are we really just going to be allowed to go down here? Because that's a little bit... I mean, I am playing on normal difficulty. Okay, we need to scout first. Scout first. Well, why not? Why not just put the Titan in front there, just in case? I mean, really? Surely this is not the end of this. I mean, that doesn't seem right to me at all. We're gonna boost your... Multiple Orc Gargants detected inbound. Evacuate your forces from the area immediately. Mannheim's Steamhammer Titan must continue towards the Victory Hex alone. Where's the evac? Where's the evac? Where's the evac? What the fuck? Well, I mean... move towards this alone? You're not giving me a lot of choices here. I mean, unless I can find where this frickin' evac spot is supposed to be that you're saying exists, maybe I should hunker down in there? I mean, is it gonna show up? Showed up. Showed up. Gargants off the port bow. What the shit? What the shit? That's grade A horseshit there. Okay, we gotta get rid of this fucker before I can actually... That is so fucking stupid. Well, we lost a lot of good units. But, I may want to play this one again. Oh, that's what it is. Not a Gargant, it's a super cannon. Can we actually get in there and attack that? A little bit, yes. Don't want to be in there a little bit. I want to just kill this guy. Get you in there. And then hopefully victory will be mine on the next round. I'm disappointed I cannot kill that, but it's got a minimum range, so of course not. Super cannon. Battle fortresses with super cannons. Damn. You know what? I mean, it's not telling me where to evac. So I'm just going to assume the mission will end once this is done. We're probably gonna... There they go. Sure, now. Let's just get rid of some people, I guess. I mean, there's no reason to do this, but let's see if we can't maybe pull back and save some. Maybe, because otherwise they're gonna get attack turns, right? The mission probably will not end before these guys get their turn. That's pretty bullshit that they just spawn like that. That's ridiculous. I mean, at that point, it doesn't even pretend that you gotta run away. It's just like, here they are. Well, they're getting rid of all of these units, but they're not attacking the Titan. I don't know if attacking the Titan, like if this could withstand this many or not. Probably not. It also shows me that the AI is programmed to attack weakest units first. And the fact that these guys, I was going to say, that they stood up against... Look at what they stood up against! Holy shit! And they're not even on a defensive position. They're not getting any bonuses. Those guys were badasses. But at what cost? At what cost? I really... We're going to restart that map. We're going to try this again. Should I even bother uploading this video then? Just to showcase the bullshit, yes. I'll see you next time.